Hi, sorry it's dark. Okay, now we're at the Minnesota Zoo. It's Saturday, December 11th. We're in an event called Nature Illuminated. They're very organized here. We're in the 7:30 line and it's currently 7:20, and our line is pretty short. There's a huge line over here to the left of cars that is the 8 o'clock line, and so those people are all very early. And then I can see off in the distance there's another line, so I don't know, maybe that's the 7 o'clock line. Last night, Friday, December 10th, there was a huge snowstorm, and if you live anywhere in the United States, you probably heard about this because there was a huge snowstorm. We got, I don't know, somewhere between 12 and 18 inches of snow, and south of us in other parts of the middle of the country, they got terrible tornadoes. One of the worst tornadoes ever in American history, went through 4 states. I think I heard like 100 people killed, something really bad, same storm system. So last night's Nature Illuminated event was canceled because of the weather. And then we also saw 2 weeks ago or so, the event was canceled because of high winds, which we had at home too. And so I'm wondering if it might be especially busy tonight for 2 reasons. I'm wondering if they're still trying to accommodate some of those people who needed to come because their event was canceled. And I'm also wondering if it's just especially busy because it's a Saturday. So in front of us here, this is the 7:30 line. Next to us there, that's the 8 o'clock line. And it goes back there. And then see up on the hill past them, I think that's the 7 o'clock line, because they're going around way up in front of us here, and you can see where they're moving. I just found the receipt in my email, and I paid $50 for this event. And I think similar to Christmas in Color, which the video went up a little while ago, but we actually did that earlier tonight. I think the cost was per car. And I can't remember if I got a member discount on this or not. Did I? We're not sure. We are members of the Minnesota Zoo, so I might have gotten a membership discount, and it might be a little bit more, I'm not sure. I think this event, unlike the Jack-o'-lantern Spectacular, which was put on by an outside company and just happens to be at the Minnesota Zoo, I believe that this event is actually put on by the Minnesota Zoo. The Jack-o'-lantern Spectacular did not have a member discount, but I think this might have. So I might have paid a little less than it might be for people who aren't members. It's 7:32. We have not moved. And a lady just came by with a scanner and scanned our ticket. We actually forgot. I had printed the tickets for both this and Christmas at Color, and we were a half an hour from home, 20 minutes, and realized I forgot the printed tickets. But it didn't matter because I still had them both in my email, and them scanning it off the thing in my email worked fine at both of them. So you don't have to print it. And when she was coming past here and scanned ours, we heard them say on her walkie-talkie on the radio that she had scanned in what?
82% of the 6:30 people.
82% of the 6:30 people. So now I think that far thing must be the 6:30 people, and we're it must be every half hour though, because we're 7:30 and they're 8 o'clock, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we might be waiting quite a while. Just to let you know, this is a very busy event. This event does go into January. So it only started December 1st or 2nd. So it's like a month long. I don't know if it's every night. I can't remember. And they did have this 2 years ago. Or no, they started it last year, didn't they, during the pandemic? Yes, they started it last year during the pandemic as a drive-through only, for something for people to do because they couldn't have any like other kind of events during the pandemic. But this year they've added a walk-through option. So there's a drive-through, which is what we're doing, where you stay in your car, and there's a walk-through option. I don't know if they're at the same time. I guess we'll see if when we get in there sometime after midnight, if there's people walking. I'll let you know what time we actually go in there. It's now 7:34. Okay, update. It's 7:45. The people behind us just bailed. We've determined that that big line over there that was multiple lines, we think that's actually 7. And 8 o'clock is actually in between here in this space, because you can see a few cars up there.
3 cars.
Yeah, three or four cars up there. We think they're going to go in between here because these people are gradually going. And so we think once all of them go, then it's going to be our turn. And I don't know what that is up there, way up on the hill. I really don't. So this guy coming right now, that's an 8 o'clock. Coming up and pulling in right there.
That might be 6 o'clock up there.
Yeah, that could be 6 or 6:30. So we think these are the 7s that are moving over here. And they're almost done. They're on the last row of them. And I think we're gonna go right after them. By the way, I've turned my car off. We are a little chilly, but it's not that cold. And people, save the environment, please. You don't need to have your car running. And furthermore, you don't need to have your foot on the brake. Put it in park, at least. And better yet, turn your car off. You're going to be sitting here for an hour. All right, another update. I think my theory was wrong again. It's now 8 o'clock. And okay, so these people right next to us here, I think, are the 8 o'clocks. The rows that were on the other side of them are all gone. I think those were the 6:30s. And I think the people coming from up on the hill over there now, that they're now letting through instead of us, must be the 7s. So like that car that just went where those two guys are standing, I think those are the 7s that are going through now. And then we are the 7:30s, so we'll go after all of those cars way up there go through. And then these people next to us are the 8 o'clocks. And that might be the last time of the night. And they're definitely quite a ways behind. Because if they're just letting the 7 o'clocks through now, and it's 8 o'clock right now. It's 8:06, and we've moved
3 cars.
3 car lengths.
It's been more than that.
A little, I don't know, we moved about halfway up the lane, but I don't know why we moved. Like, are they just randomly letting somebody from our row in? Because there are still a lot of people in what I think is the 7 o'clock line way over there. There's a lot of them still coming. Okay, she's coming and telling us something. Oh, we already got scanned. Okay, she looked at my license plate to see like where she left off with where she scanned. I really don't know why they're so far behind. We were saying earlier while we were waiting, we were saying the difference between this and Christmas in Color. I mean, Christmas in Color, we went straight in, we got scanned right away, we never really stopped moving, and we were through the whole thing in 25 minutes. We've been sitting here waiting in this line for almost an hour, and we're 40 minutes past our time that we were supposed to enter the event. We still haven't entered the event. There's 2 things I am wondering. One, I think a lot more people are coming to this than went to Christmas in Color, at least tonight. And secondly, I think Christmas in Color was more efficient at getting cars to move through the event. I don't know why this is going so slow.
Did you say earlier about maybe this is to accommodate people who got canceled?
Yes, yeah, I think I did mention that. There might be an exceptionally large number of people here tonight to accommodate all the people who couldn't come last night because it was canceled because of the weather. We are going in right now. They're waving us in, and it's 8:09. Maximum 2 miles per hour. Do not tailgate. Okay, it's 8:12, and we've moved just a little bit, and I can see now, because I know from coming here for years and years and like bringing my kids to zoo camp and stuff, how the roads around the zoo here and the parking lot is, we are still a long, long way away from wherever this starts. We could see when we were back where we were sitting for such a long time where it ended. And I can kind of picture where it must start. And we still are going to be in our car for quite a while just trying to get to
I saw it.
We've made it to the sign.
I think you're zoomed all the way out.
I still don't think this is the entrance. I think this is just a sign. It's now 8:20. Ooh.
It's a lot better before like that.
Okay, there's some... The brake lights really are annoying, though. I mean, I feel like it doesn't really help to turn off our lights because everybody still has their brake lights on.
Should I read the signs?
Yeah, go ahead, Meg.
Braving a harrowing cross-country journey, displaying Herculean strength, sniffing out and tracking your next meal from miles away.
It's an annoyed sigh.
Or a pain sigh.
Well, my ankle does hurt very badly because I'm holding the brake with my left foot right now. Because the combination of driving up here and the cold and not having, even when I have the cruise on the highway, there's no place in the footwell of my car to let my right foot just sit that doesn't hurt.
These aren't superpowers. They are finely tuned animal survival skills.
There's these really cool lights shining up in the trees. I don't even know where they're coming from.
They're in the ground.
Snow?
They're
in the snow. I see them.
Our squares cut in the snow. One just shone right in our window.
But the effect of it is being diminished because of all the brake lights. Also, I wonder if part of the reason that it's going so slow is I can't help but wonder if maybe people are stopping and taking pictures.
Join us as we illuminate the beauty and prowess of the animal kingdom.
Okay, so this is actually the beginning. Ben just pointed out it's 8:30.
It's an hour.
And we're finally getting to what is the beginning of the Nature Illuminated exhibit.
Our other thing, we got there right away.
Yeah.
My favorite part is when the people in front of us drive forward because their brake lights turn off.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm rolling, but I still have to have my foot on the brake because if I let go, look how fast I'm going to hit the guy in front of me.
You go 5 miles an hour now? So fast.
Actually, the speed limit is 2 miles an hour.
Well, I just feel bad because I really literally can't take my foot off the brake for the benefit of the people behind me.
Yeah, I know.
Because my car just... I'm not touching any pedal right now.
I think it's inflatable.
I think they might all be inflatable, you're right. And if you look, they are tied down.
Oh, those are tied.
I think they are giant inflatables is what they are. They're giant illuminated inflatables. And that would explain why they didn't want to have this when there was high winds, or it was pretty windy last night in the snowstorm too.
Yeah.
But notice what they do not have on them.
Lights.
Snow.
Or snow.
Yeah.
So I think they deflated them and took them down.
Yeah.
Ow.
Either every night or at least for the snowstorm so they didn't get damaged.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't know how we're gonna get a picture of Mr. Moose here because there's all these dang brake lights in the shot.
Well, once the car goes, you could like leave a gap.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's what people are doing.
Yeah, but that's probably what people are doing when it's going so slow.
So
Oh, those things are for holding signs.
Oh.
Oh.
They just didn't have.
They didn't have a sign on the first one. What does
Yeah.
it say?
Wave makers, swim, dive, splash.
Okay, well
It's
maybe
the section.
okay, maybe they could have said welcome or something. Maybe the sign is missing. I feel like there should have been a sign there because like there was nothing to tell us why there were going to be these signs on the side that you read.
Yeah.
What is that? That
It's just another light. It's when the cars go by, it shines
Oh, okay.
more.
What are those called?
Taper.
Tapirs.
Ow. Oh, I'm blind.
Yeah, it's a moving light.
I'm blind. Oh gosh, they should have warned you about that. There's a witness or whatever.
I think
It's a
it's
snow monkey.
I think it's to simulate water.
Oh. Why would the...
I don't know why the tapir and...
Why are the tapir and the snow monkey in the water?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh well, the snow monkey, they go in the water springs. And
Oh, yeah, they do.
Oh, the hot springs.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it's not snow monkey. What... Is it snow monkeys?
no, it's the
I know what he's talking about. You see
The ones
pictures of
from
them in the
Japan.
winter. Yeah.
They like
and
the
tapir.
They like the water.
Maybe you're drinking.
hot springs. I just learned about them in Japanese. It's like actual pictures of the animals projected on
Projected on...
Or-
Yeah, look at the face of the snow monkey. She's
painted
right.
or something.
It looks like it's actual, like, real photographs of real animals artistically imposed on these giant inflatables. Even the fur.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like lines to.
It's very realistic.
Got like lines.
It's a fish.
Oh, it's its fins.
Yeah.
Look at the fog.
Yeah. I think it's actually snow being blown off.
That's what
Look
you
at this.
Just said.
Whoa. Yeah, I think it's snow blowing off the hill up there. So there's a fishy over here.
Oh, it is it's like a.
Yeah, it's like his flipper on his back. It did look like something was torn though.
Fins.
Fin, thank you. Words are hard.
Stingray. Manta ray.
Some kind of ray.
He's got a big smile.
He does.
Yeah, like look how
He looks
realistic
like-
that is.
He looks
Yeah.
like the Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters.
It is. It definitely seems to be photographs of real animals. I mean, this fish is very realistic.
Yeah,
It's like photographs of real animals superimposed on giant inflatables and then
illuminated from the inside.
illuminated from inside. Yep. And then a whole bunch of additional lights that are giving cool atmosphere. Some of the lights are kind of blinding, like this.
Yeah. There's a sea otter.
Where's a sea otter?
Right
Oh,
there
on the
behind
right.
car
Behind the car.
that you can't see.
Here's a mama and a baby polar bear.
The lines are kind of to feed the. Make fun of it. Or like.
What the heck's that person doing?
Where?
2 cars in front of us.
Did somebody get out of their car?
No, they just pulled to the left and stopped.
Okay, because they're probably taking a picture, like
Mom.
I'm gonna do right now. All right, here's the otter. Okay, I hear people talking or something outside, but
It's the children screaming behind us.
yeah, but are they in a car?
Yes.
I think that the walking thing has to be at a different time than the driving thing.
Or at least his. Oh yeah, you're right, because it would have to be the same place.
What are they gonna get run over by a car? There's no place to walk.
No, I was just thinking it would somewhere else, but that's not possible. The things are right here.
Yeah, the walking has to be at a different time because
Heavy lifters, push, pull, might.
I feel like these categories mean nothing. I don't know.
No, these have might.
This is a pretty tree.
It's an American tree.
It's a patriotic tree.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
we have a bald eagle. Oh, the bear has a fish in its mouth.
Yeah, because it's in the swimming section.
No, this is
No,
the
we're
mite
in the
section.
now we're in the mite section.
I think that it's just because
I think that's from the lighting. Yeah.
they have to be a little faded to let the light through. If they were solid, they wouldn't glow.
Yeah, that's a good point. And then we have another turtle.
That's a salamander or a snake.
Oh, it's
It's
a
a
snake. Ugh.
It's beautiful.
And then on the right, there's a cockatiel.
Why?
Why is there a cockatiel?
In the mite section?
Yeah, I don't get these sections. These sections make no sense.
Yes, they
are
do.
strong.
It's just like they're.
Bears are strong. Eagles are strong. Snakes are strong. Bird strong.
The cockatiel is just.
They have big beaks. Like
Ooh, the snake is moving.
If that's a cockatiel, what's a cockatoo?
Oh, is that a cockatoo?
I don't know. I don't know the difference.
I don't
Probably
know.
says it right
It's
there.
been a while since we've been at the bird show.
Ooh, the snake likes to stare into your soul.
That's great.
Great.
To stare into your soul.
I think it's cool how it's like positioned like that.
It is freaky.
Is that a black mamba?
Oh dear God. Wouldn't you freak out if the tongue came
That'd be creepy.
just like right out you right now?
Mamba, that snake right there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Its tongue is black.
That's a sloth. It's the one in the thumbnail or the title thing.
The welcome sign.
Yeah.
What is it doing?
It's
upside
hanging.
down.
What are you doing?
I like the trees. The trees are really pretty.
There's a shark. I haven't just seen all of them.
Okay, I have to say the lights on the main building over there is kind of ruining it. Yeah.
Is that bird poop on the sloth or snow? Ice?
Oh, up at the top there.
That's snow.
That is snow. You're right.
Weird. Oh, lovely. There's a dung beetle.
Those are strong.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
There's a whole Wildcats episode on that.
that's nice. They don't discriminate.
I was disturbed in that episode. It became gigantic too.
Oh, fun.
Just like this?
Ah.
Yup. No, way bigger actually. City size.
Okay, so the next section is super sensors.
This is really pretty.
See, hear, sniff. These make no sense to me. And there's a shark?
So pretty tiger.
There's the tiger.
So beautiful.
And here's a
Leopard.
jaguar, something.
Jaguars are black, aren't they?
Not necessarily.
Where's the jaguar? Oh,
There is no jaguar.
Or is
it's
that
a
a
leopard.
cheetah? I don't know.
that's a cheetah.
I don't know what it is.
That's a cheetah.
The cheetah wouldn't have the brown inside its spots, though.
Yeah, that doesn't have the right kind of tail. I don't know. Wolves.
There's an animation.
Is that a Komodo dragon? That looks really real.
No, it
That
does.
is real. Oh gosh. Can we just stay away from that?
This little thing with the roof here with the lights on it
Yeah.
is the secondary entrance that they use during the busy summer season. And this is also the entrance that is used when you bring your kids to zoo camp in the summer.
The
And-
first time we came here during the pandemic, we went in that entrance.
Yeah. And this out here
Is the parking lot.
is the parking lot that's covered in snow that they have not plowed for this entrance. So these animals are basically just
In the parking lot.
on the loop road around the parking lot is what it is.
And the reason why there's like flowers and stuff is because there's like a they need to.
Yeah, it's like the landscaping.
Yeah.
Precise predators. What's it say?
Dart. Pounce. Zap.
Zap? We're gonna have an electric eel or something?
Could be.
This up here on the left is a red panda, which didn't she die?
Yeah.
Yeah, the zoo's.
Was it here?
It was here. She just died. I think. I'm pretty
I
sure.
remember a red panda died, but I don't know if it was here.
Oh, I think it was here, and we
Somewhere else.
didn't see. We didn't.
That one has snow.
Oh yeah. Last time we came, we didn't
didn't
go
go on the
through the
Tropics
Tropics Trail, so we didn't see that. Here is a penguin.
Penguin.
That's a big frog.
Oh my gosh, the frog is freaking me out. Look at the frog.
Did you ever watch Animalia with me?
What the heck? What?
What's that?
Well, it's these two kids get trapped in a thing where the animals are anthropomorphic and they have to solve problems and save the world a bunch of times.
It sounds
And-
familiar, but I don't.
Yeah.
Is it animated?
Mm-hmm. And one of,
Ananelia?
yeah, and one of the episodes is Gabubu, the gorilla, has to save his friends from getting eaten by giant frogs.
What?
It's ringing a bell, but like I can't.
It had really good life lessons.
It's a lynx.
Lynx.
But why is the frog bigger than the lynx?
Communication unites the world.
The lynx is very nice, and I like that cool green tree thing going on behind him. But why is this frog? I'm gonna have nightmares. What is this?
Tiny
And then-
octopus.
And then next to the frog is this incredibly tiny. It's a squid. Is it a squid or an octopus?
It's an octopus.
Whatever. It's actually a realistic size.
Yeah.
That's actually the size it probably would be in nature.
A squid's eyes are on either side of its head.
But this...
Wait, go from the squid to the...
Squid?
No, I'm telling you, that's how
It's an
big
octopus?
it is in Animalia.
And then...
This?
Wait, I want to see.
Do it again.
Go back to the octopus.
Octopus?
Okay.
Giant orange frog. And on this side there's a seahorse.
Can you do it again?
No, I'm too. Well,
Yes, you can.
he's kind of close. He's right there.
Oh, do that.
Okay.
And then the turtle is giant
Okay,
than the
shh.
horse.
All right. Why is the turtle? Why is the bunny so big?
And the moth.
Oh,
The
no.
bunny is huge.
It's Easter Bunny.
Racers and pacers.
I think I've noticed that thing
Zoom.
leaving eggs around my yard. Okay.
Bump, bump.
There's one right there. There's an egg.
So wait, what?
It's some sort of little speaker thing.
So we have a turtle, and then behind him a very tiny horse.
Oh, I
Phony.
get it. It's the rabbit and the hare. No,
Racers and pacers, zip zoom soar.
that's not a tortoise.
That's not a tortoise.
But
That's a
it's the
sea
tortoise and
turtle.
the hare.
That's a sea turtle.
He's waving. Look.
He's waving. He's
He's
saying
swimming.
hello.
Through the air.
And then the horse,
Oh, there's
for
the
some
bison.
reason, is
That's
very
a good
tiny.
size for a bison.
And then there's giant,
Giant
normal
Giant
Moth.
Banui.
bunny.
Banui.
Oh, jeez. Speaking of giant,
The moth.
is that a moth?
Yeah.
There's a butterfly behind it that's even bigger. All right, past the enormous insects and a fairly realistic sized bison. Okay. All right, maybe he's a little bigger than the car, but
Yeah.
oh gosh, there's another giant insect. What is that?
That's a bee.
I think those are both bees. Maybe. That
Okay,
one might not be.
here seems
That might not be. Get it?
this seems to be the exit.
Yeah, because we saw this from the.
See, this was like, yeah, this was.
Yeah,
no,
we
these-
saw this from the parking lot.
These are all bees. They're nice.
They're pollinators and they help with our food and flowers.
They are the most necessary thing on this earth.
Yeah, they are.
Trees.
Oxygen.
Oh wait, bees
Make food.
Pollinate the
pollinate
trees.
the trees,
Yeah, they're most
Well, birds
important.
do too, but
but the bees wouldn't be alive without the trees.
yeah, okay. So anyway, that's it.
They need to
And I
shine.
just want to tell
Oh,
you
boy.
that it's 9 o'clock as we are exiting the Nature Illuminated exhibit.
I liked it, but I don't think that was worth 3 hours. Is that
No.
$50.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. We're going to give commentary. And we need to turn our lights off. And it says, turn your headlights back on and buckle up. Okay. So here they remind you. The kids just said, we liked it, but we don't think it was worth waiting 3 hours.
Or $50.
Or $50. Yeah, I agree. I don't think that,
I feel bad because I feel like the zoo is trying really hard,
yeah.
but their fun activity things like this just aren't really turning out
No,
to be so cool.
I think Megan's right. I think it, well, because they were closed for a long time
Yeah.
last year, and I think they're probably really struggling for money. And so they're doing things like this to fundraise to
Yeah.
take care of the animals. I mean, you got to remember, even when the zoo is closed,
the animals
animals-
still need to live.
right, they still need food and veterinary
From
care.
a pause.
Right, exactly. And so that's why when I made this video last summer, or the summer, first time we came here in summer 2020 when the zoo reopened after being closed, I said, you know, if you can help your local zoo in any way.
Because if they can't take care of the animals, they'll have to sell them, and then
Where are they going to go?
Yeah, they have to find another place for them.
Yeah, and I
And-
would feel like zoos everywhere would be in the same situation.
Mhm. And then eventually the zoo would have to close.
But what were you saying, Meg, that they're trying really hard, but what?
They're trying really hard, but the things just aren't that great.
Yeah. I mean, the educational programming and classes that they have here at the zoo normally are terrific.
Yeah.
But I don't think they've had those the last 2 years because it's all going to be close contact.
Right, but I'm talking about like this and the jack-o'-lantern thing.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree with her. I don't know
Yeah,
what.
but they did have a lot of people.
Yeah, there are a lot of people coming.
Yeah.
So I would say that they probably are making a decent amount of money off of this. I mean, every single one of those cars we saw was $50 at least. So they're getting a lot of money from this. And I mean, those were probably relatively expensive to make, those illuminated things and the lighting and stuff, but it probably wasn't a fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just seemed like an image slapped on an inflatable.
Yeah. So I mean, it was good, but I think because we had to wait so long,
We were just kind of tired.
we were kind of tired and we got kind of giggly, and it was fun, but I mean, it was like
The frog was the best part.
the fog was, or I
The
think
frog.
it was the frog. Yeah. So I mean, I think you would enjoy it, but I think you need, and maybe again it was because it got canceled last night, and so maybe it was they were trying to cram 2 nights worth of people into one night. Might have been the problem.
It's over now because look, there are no more.
Yeah, there's no more cars coming in, so it must be done. If you have small children and you're trying to take small children to this and you have to wait sitting in your car as long as we did, that's going to be hard.
Yeah.
I almost would say I would recommend the walking event,
Yeah.
whenever that is, for families with small children, even though it's a decent distance to walk, but I don't think it's terrible. I mean, it's maybe a half mile. I would almost recommend that if you have younger kids, because then they can look at it and you could stop and take pictures of them with the inflatables and stuff.
Yeah.
And they'd be able to burn off some energy at the same time. I think that families with younger kids would have a hard time doing the drive-through event because of how much time you had to spend sitting in your car and waiting.
Yeah.
So that's what we thought of Nature Illuminated at the Minnesota Zoo. Has anybody else been to this? What did you think? And when you went, was it as busy as it was when we went just now? Again, this was a Saturday night, and last night's event was canceled because of weather. So we think it might have been exceptionally busy because of that. I don't know if it's only on weekends or if it's on weeknights too. You'll be able to find that information on the Minnesota Zoo's website. Thanks for joining us for this video, everyone. Have a great night and safe travels.
Safe travels.